Oh, hold on, before you start.
Hi, welcome to our coaching opportunity call. My name is Marina Rodriguez.
And I'm Brooke Merriman.
And here we're going to go ahead and talk about what is Beachbody Coaching. So a little bit about myself. My name is Marina, as I said. I've been a coach for almost 3 years. And throughout those 3 years, I just was a hobby coach, I guess you can say, which means that I kind of just really enjoyed doing the workouts, getting the discount of Shakeology, sharing, what I've learned through it, and kind of like sort of helping people along the way just by sharing my story. And throughout my life, I've always gone up and down with my weight. Like, it's kind of just, scale's not my friend. That's the best way to say it. So like I decided to make a commitment and just stick with one thing, because I get like fitness ADD, where I want to go to the gym one day, then I want to go to, do a workout the other day, and then I let's try the paleo day. Oh, let's try high carb. So, I get all over the place with things. Just because I don't know, I just like to learn stuff, So, I stuck with Beachbody. Like, I literally just decided to make a decision to go and do this. And the past 60 days, I did a program, and really just was blown away with the results that I got, because I committed to one program. And I lost 7% body fat, because the scale, like I said, the scale is not my friend. And I lost 11 inches all around my body, and I got like the confidence in me again. The confidence of being who I'm supposed to be. And I wanted to share that with everybody that I've met and I encounter, because I was a zombie, basically, living day by day, and doing so much for other people, but always forgetting to put myself first. And since then, I've learned to go ahead. I'm learning how to put myself first, and while helping other people too. And it's probably one of the best opportunities that I've ever had in my life, because I've always been in the social services field, either as a counselor, as a therapist, to help people. And but when that happens, you kind of have a tendency to put yourself in the back burner, and you're not happy anymore. You're not the happy person that you used to be. So because I decided and I committed, I really feel like I've succeeded to find the person that I truly am. And being a coach has really just made my confidence so much higher. And I really just genuinely feel like I'm myself again. So on to this journey that I'm doing. That's what I'm like I said, I'm trying to have everybody I know involved with this, because I'm that passionate about it. So anyways, as of currently, I am a full-time Beachbody coach. I decided to leave my job because I felt that I wasn't, I wasn't, in all honesty, I felt like I was getting chased out before I was about to get chased out of the job, and which means they were about to fire me, because I wasn't in their ideal, I guess you can say. I don't know. I it could be in my head, but like, I just felt like the expectations that I was given were unrealistic for somebody such as myself. So I decided to make a big girl decision and just make this my full-time job. So in the meantime, this is what I'm doing. I'm just running with it to make this a healthy and happy lifestyle, and share my journey along the way. All right, Brooke, how about you?
All right. So as you guys know, I'm Brooke. And right before I started, growing up, I was sick all the time. And I had abdominal seizures, low blood platelets, ITP. And I just kind of branded myself as that person that's like always sick. I just have a low immune system, and that's who I am. And right before I decided to jump on this journey, I got sick and was in the hospital they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me, and I was sick for about 2 weeks. I kind of think it might have been the sushi I ate, but I also had really bad lifestyle. I was drinking a lot. I was not eating right. I was eating at Taco Bell probably 6 times a week. I was addicted to Taco Bell. And my coach just reached out to me and said that I'd be a great coach. And I was like, sure, why not? I'll just jump on board. So I didn't really want to work on myself or do anything at first. And then I decided, I get a discount. Why not just try something? So I started with the 21-day fix, and it just blew me away just from the little bit that I learned. And it's only 21 days. And I was just like, holy crap. This is how you're supposed to eat healthy? I'm way overeating. I'm eating way too much food. And it just literally changed my life. Sorry, guys. No, I do not. Okay, sorry about that. My brother was. So where was I? Oh, so on top of all of this, I also had sleeping issues. My doctor did sleep apnea test. He gave me sleeping pills, and he wanted me to go to the hospital to do a sleep study. And I blew it off. I was like, oh, I don't have time. I'm not going to do it, sort of thing. So I decided to get Shakeology since, I'm getting the discount. I might as well get Shakeology. And after 2 weeks, I was sleeping better. I was feeling better. The cravings for Taco Bell went away. I actually drove by one day and didn't crave Taco Bell. And I was like, holy crap, is that Taco Bell? I don't want it. So I was super pumped. And it just having the way that I felt and making something actually work. I've tried all the fad diets. I was on diet pills. I've done Weight Watchers, you name it, kind of thing. I've done it all. And nothing worked except for Shakeology and working out at home. So that's when I knew, if it's working for me, why don't I share this with other people and get them? Because I know there's so many people out there like me that would go to the gym and didn't know what to do and didn't enjoy it. I hated the gym. So I said, let's share this. And just reaching out to and actually helping people is mind-blowing. It's oh my gosh, this person lost this weight because they did it, but you're out there helping them. You're their little cheerleader. And it's just so crazy when you get these texts and say, oh, thank you for introducing me to this program. I've lost 20 pounds or 30 pounds, and I can't believe what I've accomplished. So you feel so great about it. And that's why I decided that I really wanted to go all in with this coaching thing. And I still work a full-time job. I love what I do. I'm a graphic designer. So this is, I'm a little bit different than Marina, but I still work my butt off in this business. I come home after work. I work this. And it's fun. It's not work. It's just meeting people, building relationships.
Very true. I know it's been really cool. I mean, I think as a coach, I know what I lacked in when I first started was being part of the community. I definitely am stubborn, and I didn't think that was important, but because previously I had gotten all the different workout videos. I even got Insanity on Craigslist, because it was cheaper. But I was also getting the Shakeology discount. My family was enjoying it. It was cool. But it wasn't until I decided to reach into the Beachbody community as a coach, I really started to feel and get the results that I wanted. My whole world has been enlightened because of it. Brooke and I have developed a really great friendship together. She's my BFF on Zoom, and we have an amazing team of other women that are just really there to empower each other. And it's just crazy, I wouldn't have this if I didn't just say okay, sure, let's do this. Because all it took was somebody to ask me, like, what do you think about coaching? I was like, sure, why not? Had no idea what I was going to do, but, you know, I'm so glad I stuck with it and I stayed with it along this time, because if I would have just, like, said, this isn't for me, I'm not going to do it, I can't, you know, I'm too private of a person to go and put myself out there, I wouldn't be as confident and as happy and as just, you know, goal driven as I am now. Like, I felt like I look back at myself and I feel like, yeah, I had some goals, you know, like, okay, graduate high school, go to college, you know, make sure your son graduates high school, like that kind of stuff. But like, now I have like serious life goals, because, you know, one of the things that Beachbody has you doing is personal development. And like, personal development to me before was like watching The Secret, which is a great movie, but there's so much more, you know, than that, you know, like Brooke and I are like talking back and forth, like, dude, have you read this book? Have you read this book? This is a book I read today, you know, and I feel it's so much more valuable than what's on the news, because like it's information that I feel is helping me grow, and it's also helping the people on my team grow. Um, I, Honestly, if it wasn't for Facebook, I wouldn't even know who's running for president right now. I'm not saying that's awesome or anything like that, but apparently, you know, like that's how much in tuned I am for us. I am now with the community, not only for helping myself, but helping the other people around me grow. Because you realize like this is a choice, and a choice to make you stronger, a choice to make you better, and definitely the choice to just make you financially secure. And that's something I've always struggled with, and I am in such a better place because of it. Like I just can't talk high enough of this community that I've been so blessed to be a part of. um, Another thing that is really cool about Beachbody is that there's events, and that's where Brooke and I met. We met in Summit last year in Tennessee. It was super fun, and you know, I've met so many great coaches at different events, whether it would be Super Saturday. So every quarter we have these meetings called Super Saturday or Super Sunday, Super Friday, you know, in your area, and you get to meet other coaches, and you get such great vibes. You know, you meet so many positive, like-minded people who are just wanting to help other people succeed with their goals. And that's been amazing. Like, because honestly, like I said, I wasn't part of the community before. I was just like, this is cool, Beachbody, yeah, like I like their stuff. Shakeology is good. And then like I met the girls over at Summit in Tennessee, and Brooke and I vibed, and a couple other coaches and I vibed so well. Like we like our social media whores back and forth to each other. You know, we just are constantly talking to each other, whether it's text or Snapchat or even Instagram. But it just feels like, you know, like these are girls that are going to be in my life forever, and because this is a journey. And, you know, with journey, you know, like with a journey, you need the support. And that's what we do as coaches. Not only do we support our challengers, but we support each other as coaches. And it's been great. How about you, Brooke? Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah. So on the personal development part that we talked about, and before this, I'd never read, like, I hated reading. And now, like Marina said, I texted her today because the book went on sale that I knew she would love, and I got so excited. And now, last year I read almost 30 books. This year I'm going to way surpass that. But it's crazy to think, just because I became a coach, like, all these things, like, I didn't have in my life, like, there was no way you're going to get me to read, I used to call them, like, a self-help book. Like, that's so embarrassing. Like, who needs help? And really, I needed all that help I could get, because in my mind, I was so negative about myself. I was my worst enemy. You know, I said all these rude things to me, like, oh, you're fat, you're ugly. Like, I would even tell myself, how's your boyfriend with you? Like, my now husband, I was just like, why would he want to date me? And I started diving into these books, and it's like, you got to love you for who you are. And it made me realize, like, I am being an awful person. Like, I would never let anybody treat my best friend like this. Why am I treating myself this way? So after diving into those, and just like the community and the support that we get is just unreal. Like Marina was saying, if it wasn't for the community, like, I don't know where I would be today, because we keep each other on our toes. Like when we don't want to work out, we tell each other you have to. Or today I text another coach at 6 a.m. to make sure she was up to do her workout. Just like those little things that I love about the community.
Yeah. Yeah. And, this, like I said, this is a journey, and we're not perfect. And so that's why there's, everybody understands, like, weight loss, being healthy, getting into fitness, all this is a big journey for a lot of us. So, and if we would have, if we knew how to do it by ourselves, I'm sure, we probably wouldn't be a part of Beachbody. I think that's what the biggest part of this community is because, it's so much more than just being a coach. You're getting a whole community of like-minded people that are positive, a positive influence in your life. So anyways, and of course we like to invite people. That's one of our things that we do. And by inviting, it's just honestly the best way for me to say it is just like, just think of yourself as having a party. Of course you want, like, all your friends, anybody that involved, and you go ahead and ask them, hey, guess what? I'm doing this thing. I feel like it's going to be great for you. Like, would you like to come? And that's all it really is, like, it's not like, I don't know. It's not like, I don't know. I guess like, because I've been getting a lot of like cold invites on Instagram, like, hey, your profile looks great. Come and join my, my thing. And I'm like, did you not even know I was a coach too? Like, like, I think when it becomes to an invite, I really take it personal. I really like to get to know the person I'm inviting. I like to get to know, like, what's your dog's name? Like, like what the breed is, or, if you even like animals, that kind of stuff. Because that's important as a coach, because I know that about my friends, and, that's how I'm inviting people into this new lifestyle that, I need friends and support. Just, I feel like anybody would do if they're, if you're doing this type of lifestyle.
One thing I want to add, Marina, to that is the good thing about this is, like, your business, you run it however you want. And it's not like that job you have to go to every single day where you have to pretend to like your coworkers. You get to enjoy and love who you work with, because you get to decide who you want to work with.
Yeah, that's for sure. And, like, we all, there's great training that is involved. We have so many elite coaches, which is like the top 0.1% of the company in our group, and our downline and upline. It's just amazing, to see the growth in our team triceps alone, but it is your own business. And that's the coolest thing, is because I had to learn for myself how to run my own business, and that meant managing me. And it's probably one of the hardest things, but what I've learned the most about being who I am and being true to myself. And it's been cool. I mean, like, I can't say it's, the difficulty was, breaking me. No, the difficulty is what made me. It made me want to be a better coach. It made me want to be successful in the things I do and I pursue, especially my own business. I've always wanted to be my own business owner. I just didn't know what it took. And the challenges that I've come across have been nothing but learning opportunities for me. And I love it. I love being able to say, yeah, what happened. And like, I learned from that, and now I'm moving on. Because, like, Brooke and I will tell you, we don't have like a traditional life. Like, for me, prime example is me. Like, I got pregnant at 16. I had, I graduated high school at 18. I had my son in preschool while I was going to college, I mean, and like, that's, like, I lived with my parents until I was 35. And that's when my son graduated high school. And then, yeah, I mean, like, and now now I'm living with my boyfriend, and hopefully we're planning to get married. So, I mean, I don't line up to the criteria of a traditional lifestyle. I don't think, I don't think Brooke has either. I don't think a lot of people have, like the whole idea of like, graduate, get married, have kids, like that wasn't me. Buy a house, have kids, that kind of stuff. Kind of went like a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that. For me, I went straight to college, but instead of being like 4 years in college and then you go and get a real job, I was 8 years in college to get a bachelor's degree, and that's all I got was a bachelor's. But it took me 8 years. So, and then I waited. I found my husband when I was in college, but we got married once I graduated out of college, and so I did take a little bit. Kind of the traditional road, but it just took me longer than most people.
Yeah. And it's just like, we only have this one life, and, you got to make the best of it for sure. Mm-hmm. So anyways, like inviting, growing as a person through personal development, being a product of the product. So that does mean, drinking the Shakeology, doing a workout program, getting results for yourself. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, you have to, like, it's not like I work at a retailer and I have to wear the clothes because people are going to ask me, where is that from? Or where can I buy that? No, like, this is like, you need to work on yourself. Like, you need to go ahead and, get the results for yourself. That's what being the product of the product was. So that's like, wait, I have to get healthy. I have to go ahead and understand my body. I have to, be mentally strong. Like, I don't know very many companies that, encourage that, like I said, I have been in the social services field since I've, graduated college, and it's always about helping other people and what you give to others and what you're constantly giving. So being in a company where you have to be the priority to be successful is pretty crazy to me. And I mean, like I said, how could you like pass that up in a sense, like it's just, like I said, that being the product of the product is difficult for many, but I mean, I think that's what the challenge is for a lot too. Like, how are you going to go ahead and tell somebody like something is great and something works for you if you're not even doing it? So that's why, it's important to drink your Shakeology, to do your workouts, to stick to a program. So anyways, I know Brooke has been the product of the product. Let me tell you, homegirl has done a couple home programs. Like,
I love to mix it up because every time you complete a program, you get a free shirt. I'm like, I want another free shirt.
And it's like you're graduated, It's like, oh shoot, I finished that goal. Like that's rewarding in itself. Like, to feel like, dang, like we got a 365 cup because like we drink Shakeology for a year. I was like, really? Like, you're giving me a free cup for something I already love? Like, my hair is already like super long from Shakeology, like my skin is like really clear. Like, there's so many benefits that it's given me that you're going to give me something more free from it. Like, cool, that's fine with me, Yeah, I'll take it. Exactly.
And just to touch on, we haven't touched on this yet, but Shakeology, it's a meal replacement shake. And we get so like into our little world sometimes that we forget to explain some things. So we do apologize. So for me, I drink mine in the afternoon because I start to get tired later in the day and I need that little boost. So it gives me energy to keep going. It keeps me full for the rest of the day until I get home to have dinner. Yeah. The reason it does all this is because it has over 70 superfoods that your body needs. So it's giving you all the nutrients that your body needs and thrives for. It's amazing. I call it the magic pill, magic shake.
It is good stuff. Let me tell you. Everybody I love, I tell them like drink Shakeology, because it's so good for you. People, have different, opinions about it, which is fine. But like, I can only tell you what it's done for me, and for me, it's you know helped me slim down. It gives me a lot more energy throughout the day. It totally has helped my hair growth. I mean, I always had long hair, but like I'm in my late 30s now. Like I shouldn't be having this long hair like now. My skin is clear and still, firm. Just like the collagen in there, yeah. But and it helps my digestive system. Because of drinking Shakeology, like I realized so much more about my body, how my body works, because I'm well, and also being part of the groups and in these challenges and stuff. You just learn so much about yourself. It's pretty cool. But yeah, and it comes in different flavors, like chocolate.
Vegan chocolate's the best.
Chocolate is delicious. I mean, I can switch to any one, vegan or the regular one, but
Yeah.
Anything that comes in a chocolate shake, like, yeah.
Heck yeah. Sold. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So good. So good. So, and the cool thing as coaches, we get 25% off. So we get 25% off. Is it 20? Wait, we get 25% off Shakeology, right? Yeah. Yeah. 25% off. Yeah. And so it's just like, well, yay, even if you decide not to work this as a business, to be a discount coach is always beneficial, because like, why pay full price for something when you can get a percentage off for it? And besides, if you get great results from it and you refer to somebody, you'll get 25% commission from whoever you decide to refer, like, not like, oh yeah, talk to Marina about it, she'll go ahead and like hook you up. It's not like that. It's like, that's your friend, you should get the commission from it, not us. Like, let you benefit from that. And that's and that's what is the cool thing about being a coach too, because you can refer to somebody, which is cool, but like, honestly, I think it's more beneficial for you to get like, whatever percentage, 25% of whatever you decide to, refer them to.
Yeah. See, with the sales or anything that you sell retail is 25%. And then we have a program called Beachbody On Demand, which is 45% commission. It's like Netflix for your workouts. It's amazing. And then on top of that, once you start getting coaches on your team, you start making money off of them. So it's just like, you don't have to do anything. If you can build a team of coaches, you help them, help others, and you're going to make money off of that. So that, for me, that's where I want to be. I want to be helping other people run a business and make money off of this, and be helping, people get healthier through a team of coaches, rather than just focusing on retail and trying to get sales all the time left and right.
Yeah. It's all about like, helping other people throughout this journey. Because like Brooke said, you do get, your commissions off of it. Definitely. It's definitely an awesome feeling to know that you helping people, by them helping people, really just, and gets you into building a business. It's kind of crazy, like there's no like mine is better than yours kind of a deal. Like, it's all the same, we're all here to help people move and grow. Like, yeah, go for it, like the opportunity is amazing. So so the question, that a lot of people are asked, well, what's required of me as a coach? There's discount coach, and then there's like there's three. There's a discount coach. They don't have to do anything. Just drink your Shakeology, enjoy it. And then there's a hobby coach, which I was, I'd be like, yeah, let's do challenge room. That sounds cool. Like every once in a while, like invite people, like, and then, host something or co-host something. That's usually what a hobby coach does. And then join in and like, be a part of the community, go to the events, that kind of stuff. That's what a hobby coach was. That's what I was doing. I was earning like, money just here and there. And then help me with my gas or my groceries, or, help my son, go and I have dinner together or something like that, And then there's a full-time coach, which I am now a part of, a full-time coach. And that's what Brooke was talking about, is building a whole team of coaches to help other people. And we have an amazing training. I mean, like, the training is so awesome. Like, I have worked in a lot of companies before. Some companies that have ears, if you know what I mean, and a castle, and ducks that talk, and it's a small world kind of job. Anyways, and there, the training there is amazing, and I feel like maybe like Beachbody is like very close to getting how amazing that training is. But Beachbody is definitely up there with their training, and the coaches that are on our team, the elite coaches, have put in such great training, and like, I'm amazed like how detailed and how great they're doing it. And it's changing for the better. Like, they are just constantly wanting to help us grow. Like, I am amazed like how much these women are so strong and so smart and just so empowered. And it just is like, dang, that's what I want too. And that's, one of the part of the cool things about our training is that we're just constantly there to empower everybody through this. So that's definitely required from you. I mean, like, if you decide to go into being a full-time coach like myself, which you're building a whole team of helping people and making this your full-time job. Go ahead, Brooke. I'm sorry.
One thing I wanted to touch on this. So it's totally up to you. You can spend, like, if you want this to your full-time job, you can work the business 40 hours a week or 40 plus, however many you want to work. When I decided I was going to get serious, I only had to spend about an hour a day. Now I spend about 3 hours a day working my business. So don't feel like you have to like do all this extra stuff, especially at first. You're not going to spend as much time, but the more serious you get and the more coaches you have underneath you, the more time that you're going to spend. So you can spend anywhere from 1 hour to, 15, 16 hours if you want a day.
Yeah. Yeah. And, obviously that's like something that you can just build up to. I mean, I wouldn't tell a brand new coach to put in a 15-hour day because, like,
no,
nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to work 15 hours. I don't care who you are. Like you should have a life.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's crazy thinking about that. I mean, like, because, like, you're talking to a lot of people during those 15 hours, let me tell you, and there's only so many people you can talk to after a 15-hour day, like, for sure. So anyways, so yeah, that's what else is required from you is like, is the time, obviously the time requirement, and and some people just don't want to do sales. Like, I'm not a salesperson, that's for sure. Like I said, my degree is in psychology. Like, I like helping people, and that's what I do. I am like friendly, and I like people, and I'm nice, and doesn't mean I'm like selling people anything. If I wanted to sell something, I would have gone to like, Verizon Wireless and made tons of commission from just standing there and selling phones or something like that. But no, that's not what this journey is about. Like I said, it all starts with you being your best self through this journey, and then helping others along the way. So yeah, I guess that's the best way for me to put it, is like, I don't think I think there's some coaches out there that are salesy, and I don't know how that's working out for them, like, may or may not be. But
I at first thought that you had to be salesy. I know that's a word that like Beachbody coaches termed pointer, but I felt like that's how you had to do it. It's like, buy this, and then it didn't work for me. Once I started to get to know the person and build a relationship, and then talk about what I did, that's where I noticed I was able to help more people.
Yeah.
So definitely focus on that's what we do. We focus on building relationships with people.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like, I think you can buy this on Amazon. You can buy it on Craigslist. You can buy all this stuff on eBay even. I don't even know. Like you can just like, even like those Facebook groups, like they have like, oh, bags of Shakeology. You can buy that anywhere. But like I said, for me, it was the community. You know, being like finding, you know, my friends and finding relationships with these girls and just people and even in my community here. So yeah, I mean, it's cool, you know, like you people want to do the way they want to do it. I did it too. It didn't work out. But that's on me. That's because I'm stubborn and I said I can do this all by myself. That was a bunch of bullshit because didn't work out for me that way.
Well, it takes time. You'll figure out how to make it work for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're here. You're never alone in this business. We're always here to help. You know, all the coaches are willing to help each other, and you'll figure out. You'll try multiple ways and finally figure out what works for you.
For sure. Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna wrap up their call, but I hope you got some information from that. And feel free to reach out to me or Brooke. My email is marina.m.rodriguez@gmail.com. You can also catch me on Snapchat at Minaru, MINARUE, or Instagram at Marina_2_ Rodriguez. And yeah, let me know what you thought.
And my email is Brooke S. Merriman, MERRIMAN. And sorry, that is my Snapchat and my Instagram. But my email is brookesgardner@gmail.com. So like Marina said, feel free to reach out to us. If you guys have any questions, we would love to chat with you.
All right. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.